wants to hook Jess and Luke up. And so soon enough, Jess starts messaging with this guy, Luke. And she immediately thinks Luke is fine. But here's the thing about Luke. You know how fake Aaron is really just Gemma dressed as a boy? Luke is also just Gemma dressed as a boy. So the fake Luke is chatting back and forth with Jess, and pretty soon they agree to meet up. And they're hanging out, and Jess also has no idea she too is being catfished by Gemma again. And if that isn't bad enough, one day Jess and fake Luke are hanging out and they're making out, because I guess they make out? But then fake Luke gets pushy and he doesn't stop when Jess asks him to, and I guess this happens a few times, so eventually they break up. Good for her. Oh, but this breakup is not going to stop Gemma. She just goes and creates another alter ego to date Jess. And she dresses up like a slightly different type of boy, and she calls herself Connor. So now Gemma is pretending to be this fake Connor, and she makes a fake Facebook page for him, and she messages Jess like, "Luke told me what he did, and I just want to say it's really not cool, and you didn't deserve that." And Jess is like, "Oh, he's such a nice bloke, isn't it?" So then Jess and fake Connor start chatting back and forth all the time, texting all the time, and they start hanging out in person. And of course, Jess has no idea fake Connor is Gemma, and she starts to really fall hard for him. Oh, but it gets worse. Meanwhile, Beatrice is still hanging out with fake Aaron. And one night, I guess they decide they're gonna smash for the first time? And of course, beforehand, fake Aaron insists on keeping the lights off while keeping all of his clothes on the whole time, including his hat. He didn't want to take that off. But yeah, regardless, I guess they smash. And I don't want to know how. But here's where Gemma's insane catfishing scheme starts to fall apart. At some point, fake Connor goes over to Jess's house. And I guess they start hooking up, and fake Connor tries to go further, and Jess says no. But fake Connor's being very aggressive, and I guess he ends up SAing her. But then he's on her bed, and eventually he falls asleep. I guess he didn't mean to. And while he's sleeping, his hat is kind of falling off. And so Jess finally sees him without the hat, and she realizes that this person in her bed who just SA'd her isn't fake Connor. However, and try and stay with me now, she doesn't realize it's Gemma dressed as a boy. She thinks fake Connor is fake Aaron. She thinks fake Aaron is at her house pretending to be fake Connor. And she's like, "Oh, bullocks, why is Aaron in my bed wearing a hat and pretending to be someone else?" Now remember, Aaron is supposed to be